Hello ki hal chal, I'm back with a new game, Alan Wake 2 horror game है ਹੁਣੇ ਰੀਸੈਂਟਲੀ ਹੋਈ ਆਈ ਹੈ ਨਵੀਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਨੋਰਮਲ ਚ ਖੇਡਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕੀ ਕਹਾਣੀ ਹੈ ਇਹਦੀ
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
ਇਹ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਤੁਰਿਆ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਨੰਗਾ ਕੌਣ ਹੈ ਇਹ Hello.
Come on, we should go.
Help me.
Oh, where'd he gone?
आवाज़ मार रहे हैं कोई हौली हौली चल रहा है भाई oh fuck तेरी पैन God damn तेरा कट दा sprint. Oh, bam! Land. ਵਧੀਆ ਜੰਪ ਸਕੇਅਰ ਇਹਦਾ ਹੁਣ 1 ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਹੈ ਇਹਦਾ ਕੰਟੀਨਿਊਸ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਆ 1 ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ 1 ਮੈਂ ਖੇਡੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਦਾ
Hey,
ਸਿੱਧਾ 2 ਹੀ
kiddo.
ਖੇਡਣ ਲੱਗਾ
How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Bye, Bob.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a
FBI
coincidence
agent.
that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
All right.
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out
Let's
that
check
map.
the car. Oh. Okay, return 1. Investee. Invitation.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Looking at the map display location in the area.
Think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
Okay. ये आ गया map. ठीक है. Mine Place, Cauldron Lake. Going to get to the crime scene. Find the deputies. Okay. Let's go, buddy.
Hey, over here.
एक मिनट इधर देखे हम पहले
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker
No,
said
no,
you'd be
hey,
coming
hey.
by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
on the so.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading
am
this case.
Charge here.
Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
When are those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan?
Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
I could use your briefing. Any witness to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Okay, I could use a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
was getting to that, Thornton.
Thornton, calm
Well,
down,
we
buddy.
reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Okay. Meet Deputy
Before we get to the
Thornton
crime
at the
scene, there's time to
general
review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the case board inside the mine place. Okay.
The Mine Place. My version of the Mine Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mine Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Case board.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze the clue and progress the investigation. Okay. You can move around. Use L2R to zoom. And in common. Okay. Chalo.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting mine place does not pause.
Fucking
Okay.
nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
Okay, usa la
You know what
correcta.
happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Rampage at the rental cabins and identify.
Five-man attack. Occasion years in the dead of night. Okay, Sunday. Okay, किसी rental cabin भी किसी ने attack किया होता है एक ही है Bright Falls own virtual banking camp. Little Sally Uptown's whole family erupted into cheers when she won a big match. This weekend she was playing soccer, tennis, no. In this brave new world that we live in, her family were cheering her as she won a match in a game that exists only on the information superhighway. Does a hike today keep depression away? Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog, Coffee Bean.
With dog coffee bean. Some newspaper here. Okay. Cauldron Lake renter cabins. उधर क्या पाए? इधर parking. एक parking जो आया पर ना. The rental cabins we can.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Let's देखते हैं. ये lock है. Get to the crime scene. Okay. Do. मुझे कुछ नहीं है खोलना नो. मतलब cabin चले जा नहीं सकते. फिर मतलब है ना crime scene तक जाना है. चलो फिर. Yeah, starting fire is prohibited. Please do not feed the wildlife. Okay.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Whoa.
देखिए mirror peak. Mirror peak.
Mirror Peak, mighty mountains in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the ironic landmark overlooking Carlton Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflecting on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored. Okay.
ਉਹ ਮਾਊਂਟੇਨ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਆਂ ਭਈ ਲੈਂਡਮਾਰਕ ਹੈ ਪਰਛਾਈ ਉਹਦੀ ਲੇਕ ਤੇ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਹੈ blah 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 not interested okay
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
I almost
So,
get lost
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
which sounds
Those are real?
which little
You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
you unlock your first key image you can place it on the case board inside the mind place allow Saga to see action close okay Cauldron's Lake murder scene
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
placing an image on the case board. A new line of investigation. Okay. Okay, another body has been found in the house near the blah, blah, blah. Perfect timing. You need to save this. Is linked to the killing. We are here to investigate. Okay. Objects are visible to the case board in the call section. Investigate the crime scene.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Was murder interrupted? ये हॉट ऑन साली कितने लगनी है? Cargo straps used to restrain victim.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Okay.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Okay. और clues मिल गए. Clue board. चाहे किलर वाला किलर से जाएगा ना. ओके. फिर ये था विक्टिम था नहीं. इसे लग नहीं रहा.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
They really made a mess. Here, caught up in the act. Or just sloppy work. चाहे होता ही सीगा. ओके. now थोड़ी समझ आई की करना है. ठीक है. Oh. Have you identified
Any
the
idea
victim?
who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be discovered by speaking to the people as well as by examining your surroundings. Okay.
So you
know
knew
the
our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Okay. What happened after he got fired? So he's been missing since 2010.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
ਹੁਣ ਕੀ करना है?
I had to review the clues.
Okay. More clues आ गए. Casey. Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him. ये victim च जाएगा. Yes. ठीक है. ये की है. The की है Thornton. ये victim है. Victim is Robert Nightingale. Last seen in Bright Fall 13 years ago. लग जा.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
ठीक है. Victim दा पता लग गया. Tripod found near the bodies. Okay, ये दिस जाएगा. Cooler and beer bottle left nearby. ये भी ऐसे जाएगा.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim comes from.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Profiling. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Okay, Nightingale, yeah. Missing person, ritual murder.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake. Before his murder.
Victim come from the lake. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now? After 13 years. Where's he been? Okay. Alex Casey lunchbox. Previous murders.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Chal Casey. Let's take a look at the lake.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
ਇਹੋ ਹੀ ਪੇੜ ਹੈ ਜਿਹਦਾ ਉਹ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ
Like a
ਸੀ
manuscript. Page of a story.
ਵਿੱਚ ਦਾ ਪੇੜ.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
My place. Okay, map, profiling.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
कहने दी छाती च कुछ पाया है ऐसा क्या है investigation message
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing.
ये तो पढ़ ले आया manuscript pages okay not at the days of a terrifying death the secret trust tremble beyond the threshold reading the word those words felt like a message was a message someone knew they were there अच्छा तो ही है okay if you are stuck or unsure how to proceed do not forget to check the mind place Caseboard. Murder at the Cauldron Lake. Okay, footprint emerges from under the tree. Yeah. ये फिर victim तो जाएगा. Where come from? इधर जाएगा. Yeah. He walked through a boulder. Doesn't make sense. Okay, Kia trail has gone cold. Okay.
Sure. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
ठीक है. Anything else here? Yeah. Nightingale has something hidden inside him. Okay. Check करना मेरे ख्याल जाके. There's more going on here than I'm seeing. I need to examine this body properly. Back in town. Okay. एक ही है. Reading the words. Those words felt like a message. Something blah blah blah. चाहिए अपना.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Okay.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience?
Hey,
Witnesses to their design?
Good.
All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Let's get the body back to the
Deputy,
town.
I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff
Oh.
Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Nope. I was just goofing around. Let's go.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Yeah, phone tower. No entry. Tevye Agosh. No, chalo.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
क्या बात है?
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Me too. Bright Falls आ गए.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.